Welcome to the short video that's going to explain how to add a user to your account. If you have anybody that works with you in the business, you should probably create an account for them, a username and password, so they can access the account. We highly recommend doing this for anybody in your business. You as the owner of the account has kind of what we call the master. So you don't want to give your inspector master access to your account. For multiple reasons. Maybe you have an office manager that does run your business. You can create an account for them because, what happens if something happens with them down the road and, they no longer work with you. Instead of rushing around to change all of your logins, you should be able to enable or disable their account very easily without things changing. So to do this, the first thing you're going to do is log into your account online. Then you're going to go to the Manage Account tab and select User Accounts. Once you're here, you can see that the form is completely filled or it is completely blank that you just need to fill out. So you can start adding your person, Jimmy John, their email address, phone number. You can select the role that they play in the business, the inspector, the master. Master means that they have full access to everything. They can see invoices, change credit cards, and look at anything in the account. And then a sales rep has kind of a limited system view as well. So if we're adding the inspector, which is the most common, you're going to want to have the name pre-filled. Most likely, you're probably going to want to limit their search results, which means that if they log into the website, they can only view properties that they're associated with. So they can't see what other inspectors submitted or anything like that. They're only limited to their accounts. And then you create a username and password for them. So simply setting that up and adding them is all that you need to do. Once an account is added into the system, we have Tim Clark. You can see that his account is kind of set up similar to what we just discussed. And if Tim tomorrow left the business, you can simply come in here, deactivate the account, and update his username and password, update that. And now Tim's login does not work. However, everything that Tim has ever done remains in the system. So that's why you want to disable those accounts. And you can see that this account is now inactive. And you would see a drop down for all of your people and your team that is either active or inactive in the system. Now, I'm going to go ahead and log in to the account here. I also have the option to save images to the gallery. Now, once I log in, I can simply hit Set Account. When you log in, if you have any inspections from ISN, they will show up here 12 hours before the inspection start time. If you're not using ISN, you can either create the client's appointment by clicking the button down at the bottom and adding in all their information, or you can actually go to the website, log in, and under Add Property, you can select Create Appointment. And the inspectors can submit the information for that client. So let's just say that we're doing Bob Smith, 123 Main Street. Enter the zip code here. Putting in a phone number because my account's set to the Alarm and Concierge program, which is required. I'm just going to make up an email, and then you're going to select any inspection date for the client. You're simply going to hit Submit Property down at the bottom, and as soon as this page refreshes, you see the confirmation number here. You can then go to your app. You're going to want to hit the refresh button, and within just a few seconds, you can see the client has been added to the account. So very easy to get the client over there the day before the inspection or the morning of using the website. So once we have the client in the phone app, it's very easy to submit the appliance information. We're first going to select the client we're doing the inspection for. We can go and revise any information if we needed to do that. We can delete the inspection if the inspection canceled or something like that. There's a tab at the top where you can take a picture of the front of the home. It's optional. It'll go onto the cover of the RecallChek report if we get that. But adding the appliances, you're simply going to click on the Add Appliance tab. And when you come into here, you're simply going to put in some basic information. So let's say we're adding a dishwasher. You can see by the time we type DI, dishwasher pre-populates. Same thing with the make. If we come in here, there's Samsung.
And then at this point, you can either key in a model and a serial number if that image is going to be unreadable by us, or you simply click the button to the far right, and you can select from your gallery if that data plate image is already on your phone or your device, or you can simply take a picture. Once the picture is taken, you can simply see that image that populates here, and then down at the bottom, you can simply hit the Save button. Once you've added your 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 appliances, whatever you're going to add, you're then going to come back to the tab at the top that says Appliances. Once you're on this page, you're going to review the appliances submitted, and then at the very bottom, you're going to finalize the appointment. Once you finalize the appointment, you're not able to access this information anymore. If you needed to make any changes, you would have to do so directly in the RecallChek website by doing a property search. You can see that button or that tab is right here. So if you forgot to add an appliance and you already sent it in, you'd have to add it manually into the website. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give our office a call. 800-544-8156.